people being stuck with the number one. And we can see it on an individual. Person leader, you know, probably wants to surround itself with what's around, but stands quite strong on his own 2 feet. So the number one already has this wonderful, strong, primal energy to move on its own. It is connected to blood as well when you learn about the number one, and to the element of the sun. So as you know, the sun is fiery. It's strong, it's energizing, and the blood is vitality, is you know, it's represented by the color red, which that's how I add my color therapy into it. Every single number is connected to a wonderful color, so my color therapy gels beautifully with the numerology. So the number one that we're sitting on in this year is connected to the color red, and it's connected to the strength of wanting to move forward and create changes. People say that it's the beginners. It's a beginning for everybody. And this year, I think at the beginning, we kind of felt, last year felt a little bit heavy, a bit ugly, and we couldn't wait to start this year. So we were really looking forward to start the year. So we kind of felt this almost like an impulse to just, yeah, I want to go there, and I just want to really focus. So that's where it's pretty much going. It's like, you know, when I compare it, or when I talk about the different colors and the different numbers, I sort of mention like when we sit in the car. We're about to sit in a car, and we kind of know where we're going, but we need to actually put the key in there and initiate the engine. That's like what the number one does for you. I call it the oomphy number and the oomphy color, because it gets you to really go forward with it. So that's kind of exciting. So when you understand what the number one can do for you, and you're kind of stuck, like I said, if you already have been working on yourself and things are kind of smoothly going well for you, that's because you're sitting on a good vibration. You've done all the hard work, or you've been working on yourself. And when we work on ourselves, there's these constant layers that we have to really kind of shred and get rid of. So when we go into a new year, we kind of go into it in a more smoother way. But when we've been struggling with our challenges for whatever reason, that's when we're feeling stuck. And sometimes we repeat the same mistakes and we don't know why. So people that come to me to see me for numerology or color therapy, I'm actually able, by looking at their birthday, because everyone that is listening to me right now, if you have a number one in your birthday, whether it is your date of birth, so it could be the 1st, the 10th, or even the 19th, because again, we add digits together. So the 19th will come up to a 10 again, because 9 and 1 gives you a 10. So we're looking at a number one. Also your month. If you were born in January, or if you were born in October, we got that number one present. And everybody else who were born on the 19th of something, we got that number one sitting there. And that's why I think I wanted to talk about 2017, because I feel globally we're all really working with this vibration, and most of us are kind of feeling stuck, or we're misunderstanding what we're looking at. So the people that have this number one in their birthday are probably going to be a little bit more affected than others, because we're kind of feeling it. It's like we kind of want to make some changes. I want to be a little bit bolder. I want to be a little bit more courageous. I want to be more brave. You know, I want to stand up to certain things or certain situations. But why are we stuck? What's going on? So one of the things that I've learned, which was really interesting for my own personal journey, and now I'm happy to share it with people that I talk to, is that, as you know, the world is based on positive and negative energy. We know what the positive energy is, because it's something that we always want to sort of attract into our life. But did you know that the negative energy is actually divided into 2 sectors? We're looking at, it's almost like the opposite of polarities. So I'm going to do it like that. The visual can always help me. So we've got a negative sector of opposite of polarities, and what that means is the negativity sometimes is overreactive or underactive. Overreactive is, particularly with number one, someone that is kind of aggressive, me all the time. His world is his rules, you know, like what he says goes, very authoritarian. They can be, you know, like possessive and jealous, and just, it's always about them. Again, remember how I mentioned to you that it's connected to blood, so they're really proud of their culture, or they might be proud of their religion, or they could be proud of their family or where they come from. So it's overdone. Also, they could be rulers, where they want to rule and they want to be the bully, or they want to be, the authoritarian part, that I'm going to tell you what to do kind of thing, and they won't listen to anything else. Then the opposite of that polarity is the underactive. The underactive is the people that want to be a little bit more stronger with their beliefs or want to achieve something, and they actually, by the way, when we talk about color therapy, they're actually attracted to the color red, particularly if they see it outside, but they don't normally wear it. And the reason why they won't wear it is because underactive, it means that they tend to sit in that mind frame of playing the victims, where they believe that I don't have the strength to do it, I'm too scared, I'm afraid. Perhaps they've been brought up when they were little by family or society that they can't step up. They could have been conditioned to believe if they were a woman, well, you don't do that, you let a man do that. Or they could have been conditioned, even if they were a male or a woman, that you're just not good enough. So that condition creates this energy of being underactive, and they normally don't like the color red. Now again, the red could probably suit them beautifully. We are meant to be wearing colors, but we make this strange choice of going, no, red for me, I'm not really attracted to red. While the other ones, guys, the ones that are very overactive, love red. So again, we've got to find the balance. So where is the balance? In the middle of it. We find that yin and yang that is just perfect, two elements completely gelling beautifully together in the middle. So when I do my readings, I try to find where we're sitting with our mind, with our soul, with our experiences.